So far, we have been able to design our pages on wireframe, on prototype, on the English homepage that we designed. Other pages like site design, contact us, about us are in a landing page format. We follow the same procedure, meaning we design them on wireframe and prototype and then proceed to implement them. One of the pages that we need to design again is the page. We will do one together, for example, the blog page. How can I create a blog page and display my articles there and set the internal page for display and have it shown based on my design? We say, okay, we have designed our wireframe. Now we want to go and set up our blog page. Guys, we need to close these extra pages and we will go into our dashboard. We want to create a blog page. I go to the pages, add a new page, and create one, named blog. Named blog. I also set its URL and permalink to blog and publish it. Well, now that I've created this page, I need to add it to the menu. So I go to the themes, specifically to the menus, and define it as a menu. I edit it with Elementor, and the menu opens for me. The blog is created, and I can switch to Persian in the menu. I add the blog and replace the previous one. The blog is added. I delete the custom page I had created. Alright, I come back here. Guys, I need to set my template page and I need to set the layout to Elementor full width. So it reloads and brings it back for me. Now I can place a banner first. Whenever I place a container, I also give it a margin to adjust its position exactly. Alright, I go into the backend and Elementor has come out. I modify my blog and template across all Elementor settings and it refreshes for me once. Alright, I save this. Now I need to create a new container and give it a margin of 50 pixels or 30 pixels to create some space from the top. Again, I place a container inside it so I can add a background. I say, sir, give me a blue background. Yum. I also want to add a title for it, so I write black, and I can adjust its color to white. Here in typography, I say, sir, 32 pixels. 2 or 39 pixels. I set the font weight to 800. I give the entire container some padding to improve its appearance a bit. Let's say 50. Alright guys, we assume that we designed its wireframe. We are designing this sample case now just to get familiar with the design process. I've set my blog title and now I want to proceed. For example, I can also place my breadcrumb here. For example, I could say, hey, show me this breadcrumb path. I could say, hey, set my text color to white and make this orange, which I'm coloring. I've set a title. And now I need to display my articles, guys. We've written this before, so now we can do something. Let's come here and define a new widget, saying that it's a widget. I just want it to be vertical and use the loop grid again. And here we had created one before. So that it displays this based on the Elementor template I had defined. Where now it can be in sets, no? And just like that, guys, I can easily create my blog page. I saved this, refreshed my main page once, and went to the blog section I created. And here it shows me my blog. Now, with any style and approach you have in mind, you can create the blog page. When I click on this blog page, guys, it brings up the internal page for me, but you see it doesn't match our style anymore. We can even define a template for our blog, but not in the way of creating a page and using Elementor in the post. We need to define a template for our single blog page or single post. Elementor provides us with this feature. I can go into the templates in the theme builder. In the single post section on the right, I can create a new one, just like we did for the header and footer, but this is for the template of the page I have in mind. Because I am going to put my content on the classic editor or the default WordPress editor, but here I want my site to be designed in a style that I have in mind. Here it says I already have some templates, or you can display the templates as they are. For example, let's use one of its templates. Oh, but it says you need to log in, so we don't have access to it. We'll create our own. Guys, we wrote a pattern here and used it as our title. Here we do exactly the same thing. We paste it so it appears for us, but we don't put a blog because we don't know what our writing is called. However, on this page, it has given us some tools. As the post title, I place the post title here. It goes up, I place the post title here. I set its style to 8. I say, sir, 39, and I fit the font to 700, and I set its color to white. I define this as a breadcrumb. Now here I can define something like a pair by saying, sir, on the left side, read my first step image, read my branch image, which I set to full size. I can also say, sir, make the width 100% Marborega. Now it becomes a bit large, but that's not a problem. Now below this, I want to read my content. I place my text content here below. Or, sir, read this with my content, make it justified. For the font, for example, I say, sir, 19 pixels, and I set the line height to 1.8, right? Now on the right side, I can place some other items, like a box for an author. Or if I wanted to display the author for me, now with whatever style I have in mind, or it has placed the author box for me. I also have the post information, tracking the progress bar, meaning how much of this product I am reading, what is happening to me. It fills it for me as a progress bar and I can style it. And another thing we can do, guys, is that we can place our post navigation so that we can put the next and previous articles. We can place this at the bottom. And we can also add another section for comments. We can display comments here saying, sir, give your opinion here. And just like that, guys, we can create a page. Just remember, guys, the condition we defined should only apply to these individual posts. We say, sir, bring these posts for me under this condition. Now, if I write this page and refresh it, it will display based on the pattern I set. You see the progress bar fills up according to the pattern I set for display. So just like that, I can design the blog page and the single blog page.